Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your money and finances read for the month of June 2020 and what you need to know about it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all doing well. So glad you could make it. So now let's get into your reading, Cancer. The overall energy surrounding you in the month of June 2020 regarding your money and finances situation is the Six of Swords. This is mental energy. This is your thoughts. This is air. And this is focusing on communication. And so, with this Six of Swords energy, your money is undergoing a transition. This transition is moving your money from negative to positive around any conflicts, any disputes, any difficulties, any hard choices that have been needing to get made or are being made around your money situation. With the focus of moving to calmer waters, having peace of mind, but it is requiring some sacrifice. So you're making sacrifices here. Now, your energy and attitude is the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So a Virgo could be involved with that Hermit energy. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is you approaching your money and finances situation in the month of June from a very practical and grounded and mindful place where you're focusing on problem solving. With this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're focusing on your comfort and your financial independence and how you may be able to grow it. With that Ten of Cups, you're focused on your fulfillment, but you're also focusing on your family and the fulfillment and needs of your family. And with that, having the Hermit here, the Hermit talks about you analyzing your money, you seeing how to have a minimalist approach or minimalist lifestyle with your money, where you're focusing on looking at what are the things that are not of a high priority at this time, and you are continually conducting and reviewing your money situation. But with this particular Hermit, it's the Dark Veda with a radio sound box, which the Dark Veda is, from the dark side, the shadow, right? So I feel like the solutions that you're coming to about your money and finances for the month of June are self-focused, where though you're looking at what's a priority, or what's not a priority, what is on your highest priority is you and your family. And so with that said, I feel like this is you deciding that you're going to make sure you do whatever you need to do to make sure you're okay and your family's okay, and it just you are emotionally satisfied at this time by whatever you can put off, you're putting off in terms of any financial obligations, bills, or debts, and you're holding on to as much as you can for whatever it is you need to see get done for you. But I also feel that you're being very dutiful in that regard by also seeing about any other practical ways that you can evaluate your money and finance situation and improve it where you can as well. Now, at present, you do have Judgment, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. What I want you to see with this Queen of Pentacles, it says, I am Banksy's mother, me. So I feel that this is further confirmation about the you focus that you have about your money, as you do have this as your energy and attitude. So you have the Queen of Pentacles twice, so that's double confirmation. And so this is you dealing with any challenges, any struggles, and coming from a place of taking a stance that you're going to defend and stay on guard and protect your money and assets by making that judgment call to not pay any bills or debts, or you are not prioritizing your bills and debts, and you are picking and choosing what you will pay, as long as what you choose to pay or put your money towards is not interrupting your comfortability with your money situation, so that you can feel grounded and you can feel stable and secure while you're looking for realization, reconciliation, reflecting on your money. You may even be looking for some sort of decision around your money and finances where there may be some sort of challenge, or you've needed to defend, or you may feel you're being resisted in some way with what you've been trying to secure or believe belongs to you or perhaps does. And so from June, the beginning of June to mid June, Cancer, you do have the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. So with the Emperor here, there can be an Aries individual involved or that you are dealing with. But the Emperor talks about that you being a manager of your money, trying to build it, trying to be disciplined, trying to be conservative, trying to be the boss, if you will, over your money with a real solid focus about the source of income and coming that's coming in, how you source your income as you're dealing with it, and doing it from a place where you feel safe and secure. And so you're governing and controlling your money and finance situation. This is you having a conservative approach where you are seeing new plans and budgets to work on your money, to not be wasteful, but to also see how you can free yourself up or have a sense of freedom where you're also making sure that you're not being foolish or careless, but that you do feel secure and in control. And so I also see from the beginning of June to mid June that with this Page of Pentacles, money can be coming in. Some sort of money can be coming in from authority or through work or through the government or an established institution that allows your money situation to feel freed up from the beginning to mid June and allows you to go in a new direction or feel like you are having a new start. But I want you to see with the Fool here, it's like a Little Red Riding Hood. And if you know the story in Little Red Riding Hood, she was going off to go see her grandmother, and to take her some food or to take care of her because she wasn't feeling well. And then the big bad wolf was after the Little Red Riding Hood to eat her up. So I feel like this is about you also needing to make sure that while you're making bold steps or trying to see where you need to make bold steps, that you are not being reckless and that you're not performing from a space of inexperience, and that you're not being wasteful, and that this is a journey where this is something new for you to have to handle in this way. And so you're trying to avoid any stagnation, but there may be some measure of fear, and you may also be experiencing for optimism where money is coming in or news about money is coming in with the Page of Pentacles. But with this Page of Pentacles, it's like a learning process for you as well from the beginning to mid um, June. Now, there also could be some responsibility towards a child that you may be looking for a way to manage it where you may be wanting a little flexibility, or see how you can have it relax any obligation you may be paying towards a child, like in child support, or what agreement there may be around a child, or agreements at all, where you may be looking to establish some sort of flexibility with management regarding children, or with institutions, or um, with establishments where you have some sort of contract in place or some sort of obligation, where with the Fool you are taking the chance to see how you may be able to get whatever may have been in place usually relaxed while you work on your money, or until something changes with your money, or where you're looking to have things recalculated so that your money situation works better for you with those changes if you can establish them. Now, in the future, mid June to the end of June 2020, you do have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Now, I do want you to see this Eight of Cups. So, I feel with this Queen of Swords from mid to end of June, Cancer, this Queen of Swords may well be you, or you could be dealing with someone that is in the Queen of Swords energy, but taking it from the perspective of this being you. This is air energy. This is communication. This is planning. This is thoughts. This is you reasoning. This is focusing on what you can achieve. This is also you turning to knowledge. Okay. But this is you having some deference to what's going on with your money situation, where you're focused on being logical, and you're focused on being smart and making rational decisions to deal with any challenges that are coming in with your money. For some of you, there's some sort of challenge or competition or struggle or a bit of chaos around your money and finances, and you looking to see how to change it, diffuse it, or you're addressing it by trying to see what you can cut out. But this is you taking a logical stance, because something's going on with your money and finances that's leaving a bad taste in your mouth for some of you. For some of you, you're moving away from having a bad taste in your mouth around the struggles you've experienced with your money and finances, because you are able to come up with logical, smart, and rational decisions that move you away from that and allow for that transition in the Six of Swords that we see here that is happening as your overall energy for the month of June. Now, your concern around your money and finances here, Cancer, is you do have the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So you're very worried about your money. That is your concern. You're very worried. You have a lot of anxieties. You may be entertaining a lot of fears and doubts, okay, around money. So you are spending a lot of negative thinking around what's going on with your money, what could go on with your money. And so just be mindful that the Nine of Swords is saying that it's mental energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean that what you are thinking is happening. So you also don't want to spend a lot of time worrying in that regard, because you don't want to perpetuate those fears becoming your reality. With the Sun, this is you also perhaps trying to understand or get clarity or illumination around your worries about money and how things are going to work, or how to work things, or if you're going to be able to see things work out and be able to build your money or be sustained at this time. Now, for others of you, you're worried about what information could be revealed or come about as it relates to work and how it will impact you and your money. Examples of that is if there's a loss of work, a loss of hours with work, or changes that apply to work that will affect your money in some way. I also feel that you are worried about, with the adversities that you may have been experiencing or suffering around regarding your money and finances, when and if you're going to see a positive outcome and see things start to work and improve and work out better than what they have, or start to work with what is going on and with what you're doing and how things are coming at you regarding your money situation, and if you're going to see any relief, or how long you're going to be in a stressful predicament with your money situation. Now, your challenge with your money, Cancer, is you do have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So your challenge is you want to get your money back to the way it used to be, where it was secure, it was stable, you had savings that you were comfortable with. And so you're very focused on getting your money back to the way you had it with the Six of Cups, having that nostalgia, thinking about the good old days when your money was at a place that you had emotional satisfaction with it, and how you tended to it and worked on it in your saving plan, and how it all was coming together, and your focus was being realized here by what you were doing, and you were working hard and getting there, or you had it there, and now there's an issue around it, or the challenge is what you have been able to build and save, that things won't be the same because the ability to maintain that level is difficult because things around money is either moving too slow or not moving at all. Your other challenge with money is that money is being chipped away at around your savings because of a focus on you either being of help regarding something from the past or someone from the past, or regarding just helping out a family member or someone that you're close to. And so you see your money slowly dwindling, or there may be challenges with you trying to make that decision to put a stop to what you have been providing as help, or someone may be putting a stop to what they've been providing as help to to maintain and keep your money situation satisfied. So the challenge here is the investment that you're making, or the way that you're spending, or the way you're trying to hold on to your money and finances. You are very focused on it, but you may be having trouble getting things done and having the emotional satisfaction around your money and finances the way that you're used to. For some of you, you're having challenges with getting help from who your money is connected with. For example, if you're in a significant connection or relationship where you may be the one doing all the work, in terms of what is being paid for coming from you, and the other source of help or help of money, um, there is some differences that are for you now irreconcilable because it's one-sided. Nothing is coming from the other end, and you want a successful, a satisfactory conclusion to happen here, and there's a challenge on making that happen because perhaps who you're dealing with is having trouble with work, or maybe you are, in relation to who you're dealing with, that may be doing all the work financially and being that support and being steadfast here. For some of you, you're dealing with stubbornness around money and what's being evaluated, and trying to come up with how to have a successful, satisfactory, reconcilable solution or conclusion that everyone is okay with, that's involved in the decision making here. And so some of you are also dealing with that more work needs to be done, but even with all the work that has happened, it hasn't really put a dent in your money circumstances in the way that you feel satisfied with. For some, again, there may be a focus on children as it has to do with money, and that you're required to invest or give at the level that now is a problem because of the difficulties around money. And you may be trying to see how to get some sort of solution around that that's more beneficial and satisfactory to you. Now, your likely outcome with your money and finances, Cancer, is you do have this Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Now, the Hangman is talking about that you could be dealing with the Pisces, or there's a Pisces individual that's involved. But the Six of Pentacles, first, I want to say that there's a need to be careful about who you rely upon and trust to be of a support to give you money, or there's a need to be mindful, to be careful about your reliance on a particular source of money coming to you or being of help to you that may or may not come in the way you need it or when you need it. And so, as it has to do with your spending, the Hangman is saying that whether you're receiving help or waiting to receive help, or your level or ability to have something dependable happening, or whether this is your ability for to be dependent on by where someone else is looking to you for help. This is saying that there's a need to focus on having a good balance of your resources. Okay. This is about generosity. This is about having a more even exchange of give and take. You want to try to do that as much as possible, but in terms of what you are being given or receiving or waiting for or trusting in that regard, the hangman is asking you to take a pause and figure things out and think of different alternatives in the meantime, and not just put all your eggs in one basket with any one particular source, but look at different angles, but also to put a hold on any spending where you can stop and modify and do things more in moderation, and also find better um, managing methods around your money that work for you, while you may be waiting for some news, or if something's on hold, or something's moving too slow, so that you can still make sure that you can find ways to make your money work for you. It is also possible for some of you you're dealing with where your money is on hold by some sort of institution or establishment. For some of you, this is you focused on trying to get a loan. And even if so, while you're looking to receive that loan, some of you may be needing to um, resort to the alternatives until you get that decision about that loan. And be mindful that you could receive a yes on your loan, but you could receive a no. And so with the Knight of Wands, notice it says last chance. So for a lot of you around the Six of Pentacles energy, you're looking for alternatives because you may feel that you are reaching a last resort energy around your money, where there's a need to really make something happen because you're dealing with some sort of you're dealing with conflicts, or inflexibilities, or you're trying to overcome obstacles here, or you're needing some sort of assurance or reassurance around your money and finances. And so this is you with the Knight of Wands seeking aggressive, um, assertive means to improve your finances, but there's a need to be careful to avoid being hasty, or um, to avoid being impulsive with your decisions here, because if you take a look, he has on a mask and is saying last chance. And so that would be being under a lot of pressure on how to assert yourself and seeing where you can get money to come from. So I feel like this is about, as an outcome, you feel under pressure to find money because you may not getting money coming in the way you need or what you were counting on, because something is on hold or delayed, or there's a lack of looking for alternatives on top of all you're doing to maintain your security and your stability. And there also may be issues around expenses, that more money is going out than coming in, or just as fast as money is coming in is going out. Do know that with the Six of Swords, that there is a transition that is happening here, but it is again going to require you to make some sacrifices that allow you to have peace of mind and to be able to move the calmer waters with the difficulties that arise or that you find yourself in or that you're moving from. So let's take a look, Cancer, at what some guidance is for you. You have two guidance cards here, one that is related to career and business around money. And so let's take a look. You do have set up. Don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Boost your visibility. Step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. So for those of you that are experiencing issues around seeing the revenue of your business improve because there may have been a decline, or you just need more to happen, um, and bring it more in the green, so to speak. This is about you finding more assertive ways about how you can boost your company, your business, to be visible to consumers and interest them at a time that when things may be gloomy or shadowy, how you can still be in the spotlight and attract consumers to be interested and to make purchases to buy so that your business can either stay afloat but also improve or be sustained. So, your additional guidance, Cancer, around your money and finances is savings. Remember, that was something that came up here in this um, reading, where it's actually throughout where you're focusing on that, however that looks for you, where you're looking to hold on to your money more than you are about trying to send it out away from you. And so, what savings is talking about is you consciously save for your future. Your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So, for some of you, this experience around any issues in money for the month of June is a wake up call for you, where the focus to come up with um, more of a savings, a nest egg, rainy day funds, money that needs to be put aside if something's happening that you can be able to tap into. This is now wake up call to you, where you are focusing on um, making the necessary choices and actions to begin to have that in place so that you're not caught off guard again. For others of you, this is talking about you've been able to sustain yourself because you have taken the time to work very hard, and you've been very, very focused through your past actions um, of saving money, and that has been your saving grace, and you've been able to chip away at that, and that has gotten you through. But now it has dwindled to a state where you're uncomfortable or it's no longer satisfactory, and you want to get it back to where it was, or it's prompting you to not only do that but do more in that regard so that you can be even better or more stable than you were when things happened to begin with. So, Cancer, these are your messages. I hope these messages help. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.